Hi everyone, this is Cheryl, the CraftNut32. I'm getting ready for Christmas, and so I'm here today to share with you a cute little gift card holder. This gift card is for the movies for my mother-in-law, and it's like a little piece of paper, so I was kind of thinking about what I wanted to do, and I think I'm going to make a cute, pretty little envelope. I have an envelope here and a piece of cardstock. This is a regular envelope. I have sealed the back of it and then cut the end off. And I've gotten this idea just over the years watching several different YouTube videos, so it's not really my idea, but it is something I'm going to do today, and if you want to see other videos like it, you can just, I did a general search a couple of years ago, and I saw several styles like this. So if you're wanting to see more, that's how I initially saw these style gift card holder videos. If you hear a weird little chomping noise in the background, my dog is in her bed just behind me with a bone, so she's going at it. And it's every once in a while really noisy, so I just wanted to let you know what that was. This envelope is a regular envelope at 6.5, and I think it must be like 3, just past 3.5, but I've cut off the end already. I kind of prepped this, I was ready to make it, and I just thought, I haven't made a video in a little while, so I wanted to pull out the video camera and make it with you today. I have a white piece of cardstock that measures just a little bit larger than 6.5, just shy of 10. And I'm not good with all of the inches, the sizing in the inches, so that's why I'm going just shy of. I'm Canadian, so we use a lot of, well, we use centimeters and millimeters, and so it's funny because I guess I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. I do talk a lot of inches, but in between, like the quarter and the half, all these little marks, I'm not too familiar with them, so I don't want to say what it is just in case I'm wrong. So it also, if you decide to make this, you'll just need to make it according to the envelopes you have on hand. You won't really need my exact measurements. So I have pre-scored these. My camera looks like it's changing because of the brightness. The sun's shining at the moment. It's really cold, but really sunny, so the snow is crunchy and it was perfect. I'm not too crazy about the cold, but I do love crunchy snow on sunny days. I tried to take my dog for a walk earlier, and she just wanted no part of it. I think the salt from the sidewalk was hurting her paws, and I put her boots on, and then literally she would not come out of the house. I had to like pull her down the steps, and it was really funny. She looked like she was really embarrassed to be seen in boots and a coat, and I don't blame her. She looks pretty goofy. She's a beagle, and she had a green coat with red boots, so it was really festive, but it's just things that have been given to us, so it didn't really look right, but she just looked really awkward in her boots, so we made it about a block and a half, and then we turned around. So I came in and decided to craft. I have a fire going, and I don't know, I'm getting ready to wrap up presents, and that's when I pulled this out and decided that I would make one. Make a gift card holder. So I have this cute little stamp set from a couple of years ago. It's an Inky Dinky Doo Snowflakes Aplenty. And I'm going to use that with some Hero Arts Shadow Ink. I'm going to take the back off. It's going to be kind of noisy. And I'm just going to randomly stamp. I'm going to create like a nice little pattern. I'm going to get 2 or 3 out. I guess I haven't used this one in a long time. It's really stuck to that paper, and I want to be kind of careful. I don't want to pull it too much and have it rip. And then a little one, and this little guy up here is cute. Okay, and I have some, under my craft mat here, are newspaper, newsprint, or newspaper folds the flyers inside a blank piece of newsprint, but I have been keeping from Lawn Fawn, the Let It Snow stamp set, and just kind of give the little spaces in between just fill up some spaces in between. So all my stamping is done. Next I'm going to fold it up. Nice clean fold. And here's the top part that'll come down. I'm going to take a little corner rounder and round the top flap of my envelope. And next what I'm going to do is I have my Distress inks. I'm going to be using Antique Linen. I'm just going to warm up the corners and the edges and before I glue everything down. And again, I'm going to pull up my scrap paper. So here it is, and I have one more stamping element I'm going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to make a tag for my gift card holder. This is cut with the Tags, Bags, Boxes, and More Cricut cartridge. I'm using the tag that is found on page 65, and I'm using this shift feature. I like this little tag, and it seems to fit this Paper Tray Ink stamp set perfectly. This is the 2011 holiday tags, and I'm going to use the same Hero Arts ink. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it was mid-tone navy. And I'm going to use this Joy stamp and stamp a tag. So I'm stamping it on the Stitch It mat. It's nice and soft. I find that when I stamp it on things like that, I get a really nice, clean, crisp stamp. This one has a lot of surface to it, so I try to take my time. And I'm just going to pull it off camera so that I can get it lined up, and I'll show you right when I'm done. And then I press down, kind of wiggle it all around, and it gets this really nice crisp image. And while I have this stamp set out, I'm going to stamp on the back a little to and a from, and then that way I can just write her name on it and from us. And I love this stamp set, and it's really nice. I've been getting some more inks, and these inks just work really well with it. So here's a cute little to and a from. So I'm going to pull out my Memento Tuxedo Black ink for this one. On the back, I'm going to stamp it. So here I'm just going to position on the tag, if my fingers get out of the way, where I want them. And this one's really little, so I'm sorry it's taking so long. Normally it doesn't take this long, but I guess because I'm doing it on camera, it's decided to, I'll just do them one at a time. It's just decided to not cooperate. So I'm just double checking that I have it the right way. In a cute little to. And the from. So cute to and a from on a pretty tag with a paper tray ink stamp. So now it's time to assemble the gift card holder. I'm going to open it up. I have my envelope. I think I showed you this before, but I'll do it again. It's sealed and then the end's cut off. I'm going to use my ATG gun. I'm going to try to get the tape as close to the edge as possible. That way it'll just hold it nice and firm right across the top. And I like to do one diagonally in the middle. So here I'm just getting it nice and in the center as I can. So now I'm going to do the same with the inside. And for that, I'm just going to close this one over. And a cute little envelope. Next, what I'm going to do is I have a nice big piece of ribbon. I was hoping that it would be somewhat in the same color family as this ink. I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to tie a pretty little bow. I guess first, that's a really stiff ribbon, so it's also really big. I got a second piece of ribbon to tie the tag to. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I'm not so graceful when it comes to tying ribbons. I try to do that as much off the camera as possible. I need like an extra hand. I'm also not really using tape. Normally I cheat and I tape the backs. Maybe I'll have to do that again, I'm not sure, and hide it on the other side. And this is why I don't do it on camera. So there we go. It's pretty cute. I'm happy with that. What I think I'm going to do is put like a little glue dot on that little bow part so that it won't really be moving around too much. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that now. And I have one final step to do. And for this, I'm going to use some Zotz glue dots. For me, I like cutting them off of the ginormous roll. I feel I'm a lot more accurate with it. So it's nice and stuck. And then I have one final thing that I do to help keep it closed, and I had it prepared, but of course it's now MIA. Okay, so I use these Velcro strips, and I bought these ages ago, and I don't know why I bought the industrial strength. It must have been for a project that I had done for something non-craft related, and then confiscated them for my craft containers and my crafts. So I cut a little piece off of this nice strip, and then that's what I'm going to use to keep my envelope closed. So I just stick it to the back, and once it's stuck, I peel the back of it off. And there we go. A cute little tag with a nice envelope for a movie gift card. Get the backing off. And it is really tight, so I do try to open it and close it. There we go, a couple of times so that it's not going to be destroyed on Christmas morning. For my movie gift card. So there we go. I hope you had a great time. I hope you have a great day, rather. And there's the back. Thank you for watching. Bye.